Say what? Yo, who was that? ATL show coming live. We about the world. Know that we a show. We got Elvis, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the ATL show.
Naya, what?
The ATL show's on. Duh. Get out! Get out!
Naya, it's supposed to be for adults only. It's supposed to be.
ATL, they're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, T Savage, Legacy.
They did.
They're back. They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best at this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay. I'm the best you other cats just spell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes for 28, then shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, shit on rappers. Even dead on the scene, since you wanna be actors. It's the message. I'm talking over hills and places. Schools over feeling foggy, I'll be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. I'm on against team. Must be you ready to lose. The game, the streets, the zone is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from the rapper. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.
Just-in-time accessories. We definitely have the bling and everything in between. Just-in-time accessories. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. You can find Tayama on Instagram at Tayama01 or Facebook Tayama Copeland or 954-873-6659 or justintimeaccessories@gmail.com or the website justintimeaccessories.com. Everything is only $5. All jewelry is nickel and lead free. You can find Tayama live on her page, Tayama Copeland. Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out.
Make sure you go over to Goli.com and get your Goli gummies today. They have 3 selections, 3 choices to choose from. They have the apple cider vinegar, the ashwagandha, and new, they now have the superfruit. In addition to going over to GoliGummies.com, make sure you use the ATL as your discount code and receive a huge discount. It supports the channel and the podcast. In addition to all of that, the gummies, they're a source of antioxidant. They have vitamins B9, B12, promotes general good health, helps improve your daily health, contains pectin, a source of dietary fiber, uses pectin as a natural prebiotic to support the healthy gut and immune system, includes the mother, a healthy strain of bacteria, antioxidants, and enzymes. Mask the unpleasant taste of the apple cider vinegar. It's simple, it's delicious, it's Goli.
Good evening. Welcome. Get in here. Welcome. I'm Anthony Brown. Welcome to this episode of Anthony Brown Show. This segment that we call the ATL. If you're new, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe. And it shows that our viewership, that 60-70% of our viewers are not yet subscribed. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? We see you looking. And definitely hit that thumbs up and comment below. And if you comment below, we will respond accordingly and answer your comments live here on the show. Tonight's show, I'm joined by my beautiful co-host, the very lovely Miss Tiama Sweetness.
Hey, lovely people.
And of course, I'm also joined by none other than my sister from another. Mama said, knock you out, Miss T Savage.
Good evening, everyone.
And of course, my pain in my side, my back, my neck. I can't stand him sometimes, but I wouldn't trade him for the world. My brother from another, Mr. Legacy the Great.
ATL, ho.
And of course, we here on the ATL show, we are proud to say that we have the juiciest cakes on this side of the Mississippi. So let's welcome Juicy Cakes.
Blessings, everyone. You know, it's
What's up,
funny you
Mr.
say
Red?
on this side of the Mississippi because on my like memories from Facebook, this time like 5 years ago, I was on the Mississippi River with the kids
Oh,
talking
for
about it.
real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Evening, everyone.
Welcome, Miss Althea. We have a new viewer, Miss Althea. She's a new notary in the area. She's a brand new notary. Welcome, Miss Althea.
Hi, Althea.
I'm gonna have to definitely school Miss Althea because Miss Althea has been around here giving away free notary services for years. I'm like, girl, free? Who is that?
Whoa. Whoa.
So yes, welcome, Miss Althea. Thank you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hey, come on, says Tiama. Put my brother Legacy in the game.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Althea. So yeah, Mr. Althea, by the way, is in the Riviera Beach area. So for you guys needing a notary, you can reach out to Miss Althea. We're gonna be talking a little later on. So yeah, so I've been busy. I'll tell you, Legacy, when I left you today, I had a massive headache, and I still actually have it. So I didn't know if it was because of the heat or we was ripping and running all day. We had the notary over at hospice. Then I had a couple of notaries here. I had a notary couple in the parking lot. So it has been crazy today with notaries. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I thank God for it. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for the opportunity. But I'm not knocking it. But yeah, I still slightly have the headache. So I know it's not a hunger headache because I ate lunch. So I know it's not that. So other than that, how's everybody's day going so far?
Good.
Good,
Pretty
going
good, pretty good.
good.
I'm okay. That last class was a little rough. I just know at school in at 4, and I put three kids out at 3:51. That means I had 9 minutes to possibly catch a case, so I had to get them out of there.
You couldn't even wait a few minutes, huh?
No, I couldn't because I felt like something was going to pop up. I said, "Y'all got to go. Y'all got to go." And I left my class and I walked them to the office. And they was like, "Oh, they had to be showing out for birds to bring a kid down here." I was like, "It's 3 of them. Y'all take every last one of them." And I'm gonna tell them I don't want to see them till Monday. Put them in somebody else's class for the week.
Wow. It was like that,
You
huh?
know, the closer we get to summertime, the wilder the kids get. Anytime we
Yeah.
have a break coming up, like right before spring break, right before winter break, they act a donkey.
How long you been teaching to Savage?
4 years.
So y'all have spring break coming up?
No, spring break was in March. We have summer coming up, and they know summer coming up, so they know it's the end of the year. They about to get loose.
Get loose,
The
get
end
loose.
of the year until June.
The end of the school year for us is May.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
But it changes every year. It depends on how they set the calendar up. But I'm glad they changed it to May because last summer they shortened the summer, so we missed out on we had 2 weeks we
20.
should have been off, but we wasn't off.
Yeah.
What, Mello?
Hey Mello, what they do? They chew till they turn blue. That's what Triple J say. Raylo them used to say back in the day. What they do? They chew till they turn blue.
Okay, I like that.
I remember that song.
Oh, you talking about the What They Do song? What they do? Can you make it? I was on Facebook yesterday, and Raylo had put a post up talking about Gangsters and Thugs Reloaded or something. He go try to do another Gangsters and Thugs. It's so funny because one of them boys that's dead on there, his son go to my school. His son and his daughter go to my school.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Who's pro?
Yep.
Yeah.
Before I go into the question of the day, let me just get this announcement out real quick while it's here. For those of you looking for stylish prescription glasses, go over to www.voogueme.com and enter promo code Auntie A for a 15% discount. What are you waiting for? Order yours today. And that supports Miss Auntie Adrian, who's a frequent flyer here on the ATL show. And as I mentioned earlier, when I was talking about one of our viewers, I too am also a notary, and I also do fingerprints as well, loan signing. So if you're in need of a notary here in the West Palm Beach area, definitely reach out to me, or you can follow my website. You can Google me, or you can go on my website, www.notarypublicwpp.com. In addition to doing Notary Public, I also do general power of attorney, living will, designation of healthcare surrogate, all for the low price of $350, a fraction of the cost of your local attorney. So reach out to me. That's Anthony Brown, your local notary. Hey.
That's what's up.
Melissa, please don't what? Please don't what?
Hey, that was a deep breath. Who going through something over there breathing like that? That was a goddamn exhale. God damn.
Those were the legacy. Hey.
Legacy, you all right over there? Hey, Remedy.
Hey, Remedy. How you doing?
Lord.
Hey, Tyson girlfriend.
Hey, Adrian.
Hey, Adrian.
Wait a minute. Tyson got a girlfriend named Remedy?
Yep, Tyson got a girlfriend named Remedy.
Remedy better be breaking my baby off for some of that money. Another Gangsters and Thugs. Oh, yeah. We need another Gangsters and Thugs. Everybody in the video got good kids by now. Like, let it go. Let it go.
You had that moment. Let it go.
But I ain't gonna lie. I would buy it just to watch it. Just to see it. Yes, that's my baby. You watch yourself, but that's my baby. You better do them right, Remedy, because I find you.
The crazy thing is, Savage, and the group is that video, that Gangsters and Thugs video. I don't care where you go. When you say you from Palm Beach, the first thing people say is, "Oh, y'all killers down there." Yeah, I don't see that Gangsters and
You know
Thugs
what,
video.
Legacy? You right, because when I was at FAMU and they was like, "Where you from?" I'm like, "Palm Beach." Oh, y'all mother. That's what they say. Y'all fucking crazy. Y'all killers. I never go to Palm Beach.
Yep.
I say, "Do I look like a killer?" They be like, "Yeah." Oh, shit,
Yep.
y'all never shoot nobody. Palm Beach definitely had their reputation.
Them folks say you might not be one yourself, but I know you know somebody that is.
Now that's a fact. Everybody got to know somebody that's a killer. It's like, and killers don't advertise that they killers either. So
Nope.
Mello say he bought it as well. Well, Mello, you maybe one of us
They
could buy
be
it. We
so
could bootleg a copy.
purty. And she say she will. She'll take care of your baby.
She better, because I don't think she want under this smoke. I got plenty of smoke to give. Hey, Miss Davenport.
You just said you not no killer.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Don't push me.
Miss Kate, I need to have you on the
That's
show.
my song right there.
Kate, I need you on the show one night as a special guest.
I just want to give a shout out to Mr. Anthony Brown. He was on Jasmine's show. He did an excellent job the other day. So shout out to Anthony Brown.
What's the Jasmine show?
Yeah, the Jasmine show. I don't know
Anya,
Jasmine.
remind me to push your forehead all the way the fuck in when we get off this broadcast, okay?
Why? Why you want to push my forehead in?
Just remind me. Just remind me.
Then
See
you,
if
I ain't
I
gonna remind you to
already
push
did.
my. I'm not gonna remind you to push my wig back. Cause I would never remind you to push my wig back, baby.
just remind me.
I
Hey,
already know what
Savage,
you're talking about. Yes.
that would be crazy. Hey, Tay, you remember you supposed to push my wig back?
Right? Okay.
I ain't finna
Monica,
remind you. Remember last time I talked to you, you said you owe me an ass whooping? Come give it to me. You got me fucked up.
Listen,
No.
all y'all remember when Martin told Cole, what time is good for me to bring you this ass kicking? Dude was trying to pencil him in.
That's
okay.
because he was slow. That's because Cole was slow. That's why.
Cole,
Hello,
Ain't
Monica.
nothing slow by me except for me running.
How you doing, Monica?
that's only if the bullets and the police ain't chasing you.
Yeah, the right thing behind me. I'm this fat ass go haul in.
That's good, crazy.
I'm just saying. I decided today we gonna start going to the gym. I still have to wait till summertime, but see, normally when you set a date to go to the gym, you like to eat your ass off before that date. So I might set it before then because that's a long way away to end the date. But I want to be a runner. Monica say I'm finding you. You know how people get up in the morning and they jog around the neighborhood and shit. I always wanted to be a runner.
Girl, you do be running in your head. Ain't nobody finna go no damn running.
I want to go running, and I feel like it would be like invigorating, like it would be like a stress relief. You just block everything out except for traffic. You want to make sure you stay in tune to
Okay,
traffic,
so
but
let me
you just
let me bring you down to earth on both of our bodies. We got way too much titties to talk about. We gonna run.
I was
If
and
going
you
to
that's why I
say
say,
said
you do things,
Victoria's
I'm gonna
by
Secret
find
the
me
said
time
a
we
wear
good,
a
done,
good sports
hey
you
look,
bra.
by
know,
the time we done,
It's
our
a
fucking
double
bike gonna be
zip.
hurting.
So
you
all you
know when
gotta
I
do is
do
get a
try to
very good
run,
sports bra.
it feel like I got midgets pulling
Hey,
on my titties
Quatalia.
when I
she said,
try to run. I feel like it's two midgets pulling on my titties, pulling them up and down when I run. But I'm going to get
Exactly.
a
I
good
can't.
sport. I'm gonna get me a good sports bra and make it happen. I want to run.
Victoria's
Okay,
Secret
I'll be
has a
with
good
you at
one.
the gym. I got you at the gym. On the
Okay,
running,
but but
you and
but this is the
Adrian
thing.
got that.
I'm not gonna try to start off running. I'm gonna start off in the gym at first, and once I build a little stamina, then I want to ease it to running. I'm not just gonna go straight to running and just fall the fuck out. I'm not gonna do that.
I want to
And
Sa-
start.
we
All
not
right,
gonna
well,
go with Legacy to kill us.
oh,
Sa-
no. Legacy will kill you.
Savage,
Yes.
did you say a sports bra or a sports blanket?
I said a sports hot air balloon, a parachute. Like
Honey.
Legacy, you want to be my trainer?
I
No,
am.
girl. I don't even want to work out with you no more. Never mind. I want to stay fat for life.
I try to.
Okay,
I
no,
try
never
to.
mind, Legacy. I want Bestie to come. It's okay, never mind.
Hey, how about y'all do this? How about y'all do this too? Y'all take one day out of the week to come walk with your brother Tony down the sidewalk from his house all the way to Walgreen and back.
I don't even know where you live at, sir. Are you even in Florida?
Yeah.
I know that. He just move around a lot. He ain't never
I'm,
in one place.
I'm talking about
I
go to
am.
Tony's house and walk from Tony's house to the Walgreen on 45th Street.
Okay,
Okay, so are we
while
gonna?
they walk,
Is
I'm
it
gonna be
gonna
in
be
my
like a?
car.
Listen, is it gonna be an Uber waiting there when I get there? Because the one time I tried to walk and then I was like, okay, I need to catch the Uber back home because I can't. Listen,
Listen, hey, 7
Remedy, I'm trying to tell this lady she signed her ass up for anything. I'm letting her know I'm gonna be in my car in the AC riding behind her real slow
well, as
hey,
on
long
my
as you meet, as
hazardous
long as you
light.
at the Walgreens to catch me when I fall, I'm okay.
7,
I got
y'all
I'll be
gotta
there
let
with
Tony
fresh
tell y'all.
water.
Let Tony tell y'all the story about that day he walked around half of 40, or half of Where you say you walked from, Tony?
Oh, I remember a while back when I was living on Palm Beach Lakes. At the time, my roommate was Junior. Junior was like, Tony, let's go walking. So I was like, okay, where we gonna walk? He said, we're gonna walk to the city, literally. That's okay. Um, I feel up to it. Now, mind you, used to live on Palm Beach Lakes and Australian Avenue. So his idea was walking from there to straight down Palm Beach Lakes to Congress, which is the outlet mall. then north down Congress all the way to 45th. Then down 45th back to Australian. Then from Australian back to Palm Beach Lakes and then home. I tell you, by the time I made it to, I want to say Whitehall condos on Congress, my feet was blistering, my thighs was burning, my scalp was sweating, my hair follicles was giving away. I saw visions of dead people. I was like, oh hell no! And look, and we were just halfway. I said, oh. Then we made it to 45th Street over by the flea market, and it was nothing to sit down on or no water. Everything had to close. I just knew. I'm like, good thing I got my last will of testament already written. You know, my living trust, because I'm going to see heaven. You know, I'm leaving here. Hey Paula.
Hey Miss Paula.
Miss Paula.
And literally, by the time I made it home, my feet was so swelled up and so blistered, so I actually had to go see a foot doctor.
Wow, I had a coworker.
Julia is crazy in real life.
She passed away, but she used to walk. I remember one summer when I was working at me and Ivana used to go there to youth fit, and this girl she walked from Lake Worth to Rivera. I said, "Bitch, you crazy? You want to walk with me? Fuck you, fuck you." From Lake Worth to Rivera, you got me all the way pissed. It took her hours to do it, and she had like she was in the fucking marathon. You
That
can
is how
have that
my
shit.
other best friend Julia is, which that's who had Tony doing that gangster walk.
Yes.
Got me one time on the workout. When I tell you, we did not complete that. I took a taxi.
Now I did one time. I did hire a personal trainer at Planet Fitness, and by the end of the first session, he worked me so hard I was throwing up in the parking lot. And ever since then I vowed never to work with a personal trainer.
But Savage, being real, you gotta understand. Like for instance, when I first started doing that, trying to get back in shape by smoking, that actual first hard workout, it always makes you do that because you got to understand we taking in all type of stuff in our body from smoking cigarettes. It happened. Well, it didn't happen this time for me, but it definitely happened when I had to try to get back in shape when I was smoking cigarettes. And you talking about trying to get off of them and working out, that shit'll kill you.
Listen, I used to leave my workout and go smoke. But I felt like, I feel like the first training session should not be that intense because you'll turn people off and make them not want to come back. You got to ease people into stuff like that.
Catalea, if you're still on here, since you're a dance instructor, girl, you need to put together like a Zumba class or a jazzercise type, up tempo, so that because I'm thinking if I love Zumba classes, so I'm thinking if you're in that mood of dancing like you're in a club, you'll do it, and before you know it, you can dance for an hour, which is exercise, and it's over. So yeah, Julie and I used to take Zumba classes at LA Fitness.
It was this girl on Facebook. I don't know her name. I can't remember her name, but she used to do like a twerk class every Saturday morning. But when I tell you I love the shit out of that class, you mean I could twerk and have a good time with a bunch of other people? We were just all. It was like synchronized dancing, but it was twerking, and I had a blast.
Doing anything, throwing your ass in a circle. That's all.
When I moved to Topeka,
exit out in the twerk class.
I used to love her name. Oh, her name is Barbara Sherry. Her name is Barbara Sherry. She used to have Saturday morning twerk classes. It was like $10 per class, and we used to meet over there in Lake Park and twerk our asses off for an hour.
When I moved to Topeka, my first date out, That's how I ended up going out at night. Was going with someone who was trying to lose weight, so he wanted to dance his weight off. So we went and
And he
and
just had to
danced the
do it
whole
with
night.
you. Girl, that's
Well, I
game. He
wanted
just
to
had to do it
dance.
with
I
you,
love
right? Because he
dancing.
know you like healthy. He like you like fitness. So he fed into your emotions on that one.
Fed into what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I used to go out every night. So
You tell him I said congratulations because he got game.
He snuck a game. He snuck a good game in.
I'm the one who talked
He
him into
do.
it.
He did. I want to lose weight. I want you to go be this. I'm trying to lose some weight. Yeah, he know you like healthy shit, and it's gonna be a
No,
make
I
your eyes
suggested it.
sparkle up.
Now that's
Ooh,
what I want. That's what I want to do. Dance my weight off. Now you talking my language.
That's
all you gotta
Monique.
do is put some music on and dance for an hour. I'll be too lazy to do that shit. After 5 minutes, I'm about to cut Netflix on and get back in the bed.
I think if we go
Oh God.
as a group, we'll motivate each other.
Okay, aren't you tripping?
I
So
believe
how am I
Savage.
tripping?
I
Listen,
believe
it be
Girl,
so funny. I be like, okay, I'm finna start working out. I'm finna dance. I get up, I dance in one song. I be looking at the TV, look at the bed, fuck that shit, and I just stay my clothes off,
exactly. That's why
get
I'm
in the
like, come on
bed.
now.
That's why
that's
I have to do it in the gym to change the environment up.
right.
But
Right.
another thing is, I can't focus because them niggas in that gym, baby. I be like, oh, I can't focus.
That's how it was
But
in that
when I
twerking
was going, I
class.
was going like 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock when black people don't really go that time like that. 4 o'clock in the morning. They all
Yeah,
start coming in to about 6.
yeah. I used to go
So
at 5 in the morning.
ain't that many people there, ain't that many distractions like that.
Right.
And they be so helpful, they be trying to help you and shit. Them built niggas, they be liking big bitches. They be liking that shit. Oh, you wanna make me your project? Okay. Take my before pictures, daddy. Take my before picture, baby.
I can't with you.
And
It's the
y'all
truth,
talk
though.
about me. And y'all got a nerve to talk about me. It's her.
We in different categories, honey. You are like I ain't gonna put you out there, so
Like what?
I ain't gonna put you out there, sir.
That is a full married man now. He does not engage in those type of activities
We're talking
anymore.
about things in the past. We ain't talking about things in the present. So
We
Well,
can
shit,
talk
that's
about
me in the present.
past.
I'm just living my best life.
You know,
Exactly.
I come to understand that I do remember one time in my life that I was kind of like a thought pocket one time.
Let
A
it be
thought
known.
pocket, thought pocket.
Did you say kinda?
Yes, I kind of was
You
a
a
thought
thought
pocket.
hole? Were you a
Did
thought
you say
hole
what?
also?
You say was.
Was.
So you say it was, kinda, used to be.
Past.
So
Past.
you're not that anymore.
No.
What
Fuck
made
the
you
past so
realize you're
quiet
not?
for?
Crickets.
Speak it into an existence, brother Legacy. You got this.
Hey, we got
You
a
said,
letter of the day? Because I got one if we don't.
We don't, but actually, we don't have a letter today. So just to move forward, we're gonna go into the question of the day. But before we go into the
Oh, I
question,
was gonna say I got a letter for your ass.
okay, we're gonna use your letter then. Great, perfect.
Hmm.
Um, before we go into the letter, let's go into this commercial break, and after this commercial break, we're going to the question of the day.
Legacy Unlocked. When you're locked out of your vehicle, can't get in your car, call Legacy. Serving West Palm Beach and surrounding cities. That's area code 229-630-7615. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you been denied disability, Social Security, or custodianship of your children? Call Antonio Williams. He has the knowledge and experience to fight the government on your behalf. Let him represent you. That's Antonio Williams, your non-legal attorney consultant.
yes! Yes!
He already has 2 wives. He can't afford it anymore. Ooh.
That part.
Well, I'm only claiming one. The other bitch better go somewhere.
Mm-mm.
I,
Unless
I thought you
unless I'm
talking
the
about
other
me.
wife, then it could be two wives. But other than that, he only got one
Oh
wife.
Lord. Oh Lord. That's incest, bro.
That's fine.
That's
Y'all
not fine. We are not in Alabama.
Cause you know, take armor is a lot. That's
We are
more than
not in
enough.
Alabama, baby.
y'all crazy.
Lexi said I can't get a break. Fuck, I'm done.
I can't win for losing.
Question of the day.
What's up?
Are you open to date outside of your race to find love and happiness?
Ooh, black men, black men, black men.
I am today.
Let's not all talk at once now.
I can't.
I just love. I don't have a problem with women in general, but like I told you, far as making a white woman, anything outside of a white woman, you know, I can't. I probably could and make them my wife if that was the case, but white women I can't. I just because they people done too much to my people, past, present, and future that they're doing now. So there's no way I can see myself ever being with a white woman. Um, it just ain't gonna happen for me. I like my sisters. I want somebody when I wake up in the morning that genuinely understands my struggle, my plight as an African American man. That she can relate to, that her dad, brother, uncles, cousins have been through. Yes, I'm not saying that another race can't love you, but unless you've been through it, I just believe when certain races and the lines are drawn in the sand and certain things start to take place and it's time to jump ship, I just believe they're gonna jump ship.
You know, that's like I used to feel that way, but the black man has just been so disappointing. And like Bob Hope is dead. So hoping that men feel that same vibe, like But I feel you on that white person, like going as far as a white race, because there's so many different nationalities to go with. You don't have to just choose white. I don't think I could do Asian though.
I could. I got an Asian doctor in my inbox right now trying to get this. Talking about I love BBWs. Mm-hmm.
They seem too controlling.
Girl, not when it. I don't think not when it comes to a strong. If you got an Asian, I feel like if you got an Asian man trying to date a black woman, he know we're a little more aggressive than the average, so he not gonna try to control the black woman because he know he'll get shut down.
I
And
agree
see,
with that.
I agree with that, but I also look at it as it's a opportunity. It's not for love. It's for the position of being in America. So I couldn't trust them.
True
They
that.
just do us like next to the white person. They do us wrong in today's life, not in the past. Like
Right.
they don't care about whether you come in any store, whether you going in a restaurant. It's still fuck you. Period. White people got a little bit more proof about them today. Asians don't.
Tony, what about you?
Yes, I'm willing to date outside of the race, but it definitely cannot be an Asian. Can't be a Mexican, Guatemalan, because and it's not to sound racist or anything, but because I'm so tall, those races tend to have short people.
What? Bro, just clock me out. I think you not only is you racist, you got a problem with short people.
Well,
you can look like that all you want. Don't say nothing about no short people.
This is again my preference because I'm tall. I want somebody that's at least gonna look me in the face.
not look in your stomach.
Right.
But wouldn't that be perfect? Like his knees wouldn't hurt.
Whoa.
So therefore, yeah, definitely, I cannot do anything with those races. But yeah, I
What
would do
about
that.
you could date white, Tony?
I could possibly get into white, but they would have to have a urban flair. And I'll give you an example. Like,
So you want a wigger?
yeah,
Then you might keep you a nigga.
He said that so proudly.
yeah.
Oh yeah. My brother, boy, my brother's different.
You know, so yeah, I couldn't date a clean cut Uncle Tom type but white guy. He would have to be like a Justin Timberlake or a Robin Thicke, a Gary the comedian. Um, you know, those guys that the urban flair.
You know what though? Sometimes those clean cut guys can surprise you because they have a professional side and a relaxed side. I can date outside my race. And when I got my divorce, I said, I might date a few black men, but my next relationship gonna be with somebody of another race.
So you gonna let somebody add some cream in your coffee?
What? You have no idea. I'm gonna call. They're gonna be white chocolate. I already got their
You know,
nickname picked out. White chocolate. Mm-hmm.
you know when you say about the clean cut, I'm looking at some of them on TikTok, and they'll be like, "This is what I have on my like when I go to work, but this is outside of work," and they be night and day.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Mhm.
difference, yeah.
But cake, let me go back to cake. Cake, you said you disappointed in the black man, and sadly, the vast majority of black men are are disappointed in the black woman. But the thing is, it's so easy for the black woman to say she's disappointed in the black man, but when the black man makes,
You don't want no pink meat.
but when the
Girl,
man,
sometimes they stand in meat. Sorry.
when the, no problem, but when the black man say that same sentiment or statement, it's oh you don't love or you don't respect the black sister. Now I'm not saying you, Cake, that you don't love the black man. I'm just saying we hear it so rapidly to the point of where we ourselves cause inner hate amongst each other because I don't outwardly see or hear white women, Asian women, or any other race outly just speaking against their culture or their race the way that we do. And we just have as a whole when in the 60s, 70s, matter of fact, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, black love was the number one love across the United States of America. And whatever happened that caused that great divide between our race, we have to find some type of way to patch that back together to learn and love each other again because do I think we love each other? We love each other when it comes down to someone, another race doing something to us, but we hate ourselves when it's us against us. So, I can respect you saying that the black man has, disappointed you. But at the same time, let's not say that. Let's just try to say we've let each other down because we got more sisters. And I know Savage love to do this, but Savage, she's on her grind and she takes care of her kids, but she love to have a good time throwing her ass in the circle. But these women out here are not setting a great example also as African American women that out here getting flued out and all this other thought pocket shit they doing and still want to be respected as a woman. So, I feel you on that, but it's a mutual fitting for each side.
Wait, I got a question. Why can't the woman be respected because she get flued out?
We know what flued out means, Savage, but
So what does that mean though? I mean, what's the problem with getting flown out?
no, when you getting flown out and flued in, you getting digged in and dug in and fucked in.
But you know
But
what? See,
what's wrong with that if you're single?
but the problem with that is is that the ones who's getting flued out are the younger generation who are being
Mm-hmm.
manipulated by older
Yes.
men who can't settle, who can't score with the people their age, so they're going for the younger women. And they making them be, they're even more disrespectful to the younger women because they ain't caring that they got nieces, they ain't caring they got daughters at these same ages of who they're seeking and who are they flowing out or flued out in order to do. So it's like each one teach one, but they're I don't know too many cougars who are going out seeking these young kids, young men, taking them in and taking care of them and doing. I don't know. That's not my sector of world, but I
Right.
have brothers, I have cousins, and I have a lot of male friends. And when I observe the way their tendencies are, I'm disheartened. I can't say it's equal because the women my age who are like, I go into Walmart.
You breaking up, Jules?
I say I'll go into Walmart and I'll be walking down Walmart. I'm short. Today I was walking in front of an elementary school and a kid thought I was a kid, tried to bump me. Had to let him know I was an adult. Showed him my gray and then he apologized. But when I have my hat on and people can't see that I got gray hair, they think I'm younger than what I am and they approach me. And these men be in their 60s talking about, oh, I thought you were younger. You looking for someone younger than 45? You in your 60s? So that you can dog them because people your age, you can't
Let me say
win them
this.
over.
Let me say this, Kate. The difference, I'm just being honest now. Men look for trophies. Men look for trophies.
That's where it's disappointing in a man. That's not to say
that's Juicy. That's all men. It doesn't matter what race you talk about. Men look for trophies in the beginning. You listen. Ain't not now one of your husbands or your baby daddies married you based off of your cooking ingredients. They married you and learned to love you first. They saw ass, they saw vagina, they saw breast, and all of that first. And once they see it and then they get to know it, then they say, you know what? All those extra cherries that come with that, I want to marry this woman. I want to have kids with these women. But the older a man gets, and the thing is this: there are a lot of very beautiful, sexy women in my age group, your age group, Tony age group, and so on and so on. That looks Angela Bassett and Mary J. Blige are definitely just two to pop up in my head. That are upper in their age and they look good. Neil Long, Regina King, but those women are world renowned. They use physicians and keep their bodies in shape. They got money to pay for certain type of things to keep them looking young. But the average woman, that's let's say a man in his 40s, 50s, the average woman of that age don't have the body of a 24, 25, 26, or even a 30-year-old because they tend to get comfortable and let themselves go. So if a man has money, higher prestige, and can do this and can afford to take care of something younger, more vibrant, and things of that nature, he's gonna do it because when he goes out to his business meetings and he wants to look and feel more important, he's not coming out with SAG. He's gonna go show the world that he can still pull it. And even though he's not pulling the woman, it's his money.
He can pay for it.
Yeah, regardless of what it is. A person, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 1,000. If I wasn't in a relationship and I had plenty power and money, I would to go ahead and read that, Savage.
Althea said, I agree that we have been drinking the Kool-Aid, that in order to be desirable, we have to be loose as hell, and that's not the case. Men will be men, but you don't have to buy it.
Exactly. So, but I'm going to say this. To minute the headache I got to minute the headache from dealing with all the problems oh, I need this, I need that. Most men wouldn't mind paying $1,000 to fuck all night and get up the next morning and ain't got to worry about that woman no more. Cause I don't want to have to deal with a continual headache. So when you talking about money and power, to be able to be seen, because as a single man with money and power, I can fly somebody out. I can fly somebody out and do what I want to do to them for $500, $1,000, and I'm a multi-millionaire. That's nothing. But you as the woman got to make a conscious decision on, is this how you want to be used and abused? Because after I flew you out or flown you out or flew you in and fucked you in, get what? I'm gonna pass your number to the next dude. And get what? He gonna refly you in again, cause I ain't calling you no more, cause I done skeeted on you and beat it up on you. And then and that's how you go. And guess what? You put that in a circle, and most women, and I'm talking about women that live this lifestyle. I'm not talking about the wholesome blue collar woman that know how to go out and make her own money. But selling pussy and ass and titties is a business too.
Amen.
One of the oldest, most paid business out there. Oh,
but you realize that all that you just said, say it the same that's what men do. So men, I'm glad I feel the way I feel, because they should be doing better.
Juicy Cake, a man can want to do all he want to do. It's up to the woman to know her value within herself. To know that no,
okay,
you're not going to.
So the man who can do all that he wants to do, and let's go with age groups. Let's say our 50-year-old men who cannot match with a 50-year-old woman. So they're targeting 30.
Why can't he match with a 50-year-old woman first?
Because the women ain't falling for the bullshit. Okay, so he's matching with something. So he's matching with a feeble-minded younger person who is looking for that come up, looking for that person who is okay with paying and doing, and they'll do.
So that's a match. What you just proved, that was a match.
You know, that's not a match in a sense, because that 50-year-old man should be instilling respect. He should be respecting himself and showing that 35-year-old or younger that she deserves respect too.
Cake, how can I respect her when I see her on Instagram already shaking her ass for the world?
She don't know no better. So you gotta, each one teach one.
That's what she wanna do.
No, see, it's like this. It's crazy, but okay. I mean, if that's what she want to do, that's what she want to do, and the man going for it, and the man is cool. For me, that's why I don't like him. I'm tired. I don't like men thinking that it's okay to justify being disrespectful, and because someone's not choosing. If you're manipulating a younger woman,
who manipulated her? Money
manipulates.
Hold on, Kate. That's why the Bible clearly states the love of money is the root of all evil. So if she wasn't out chasing a man that got that type of money to manipulate her like that, and she was chasing her own bag by taking her own ass to school, by getting a degree, by going to get her a job, she wouldn't have to chase power and prestige. She would be making it her own self. So instead of doing that, Kate, she would rather sell her body to the highest bidder.
Now, if she was that woman and she done seen her mom go out, get that bag, do all this and do that, and still ain't come up and came up short, then her mind is teaching her, and kids today are learning that. I was thinking that earlier. We can be the parent and talk to our children about being all good, but how consistent are we in our nurturing, our teaching of our children, when at a certain age we turn our subjects to being a friend and showing them how to flaunt, how to sell, how to get their paper, how to get their bag.
But see, I want to answer that, Juicy. See, society has taught them that what's important is grab their bag, who's the baddest bitch, who's the best hoe. Society's not teaching them who's a nice lady, who's a beautiful girl. That's not what society's teaching them. So they're learning from society, right. and then And then the teaching should be from the teaching
But
that you're
but
talking.
as they learn from society, you as a man,
You breaking up,
we
Kate?
gotta. That's where when he was saying we black men and women, like Legacy was saying, black men and women need to come together and lift up each other. That's where we can't let society keep misguiding our people. We got to step in and be that better example and teach. Because if we keep putting it in the hands of society, we're not going to love each other. We're not going to protect each other. We're not going to be together. We're going to keep putting each other down. The man and the women both going to be hoes.
Now I'm going to tell you where there's a double standard. Where there's a double standard, and it's so crazy. Like as parents, you're going to teach your children, both boys and girls, how to be the right way. Girls, don't do this, don't do that. You know, if a guy do this, you know, your first love is your father, blah, 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 blah. So you'll teach your daughter the right way. Society is going to teach her, it's all about being the baddest bitch, go grab her bag and blah, 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 blah. Now it's up to her to decipher which teaching she wants to follow. Same thing with the little boys. You're teaching your sons how to be a gentleman, how to respect women. Don't slap women. Don't put your hands on women. Don't abuse them. Treat them with respect. They're queens. Well, they're your little princesses. And once you marry them, they become your queen. So you teach your sons the right way. But again, society teaches them, slap that bitch on the ass. You know, pour your liquor on that hoe. Da, 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 pour your wine on her, blah, blah, blah. You know, tell the hoe to turn the ass up in a circle, blah, 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 blah. You know, so society has taught him to teach her, to treat her a different way. So again, it's up to him to decipher, do I want to follow my teaching I got at home or the teaching I got in the street?
Now, but you remember that show we did with the about the people going out and could they go out with their kids? And there was a guy who on the show, his answer was no, because like she can't see what I do, and I don't want her to get treated like people get treated. Right. So society, he just co-signed society, and a lot of parents do that in their.
You breaking up, KK?
Miss Althea, I gotta warn you. You said you agree with him, meaning for pertaining to legacy.
Hey, listen,
Miss Althea, don't fall into the hype, because every woman come on this show, they be falling in love or lust over legacy. Don't do it, Miss Althea. Don't walk into the light.
Okay.
But listen, I don't know. I think Juicy may have lost connection. I hope she come back in. But I want to say this: I never had my stepfather smoke weed around me. I never had my stepfather sell drugs. My mom, dad, and family members that were around me advocated getting a high school diploma, going to college. That's what was pushed in my home. Pray to God. Treat women fair, respect everybody, and respect will be given back to you. Nobody pushed me in my family because I was taught the right way. The decisions that I made to become a drug dealer had nothing to do with what I was taught at home. What I saw in the movie theaters, what I saw in my normal day of life, were the drug boys riding around in nice cars, better than the police officers that were protecting our city, better than my mom and dad who were blue-collar workers. And that dream that I put in myself overcame all the right teachings, because the right teachings that were being taught at home to me were at that time of my life were not manifesting to be worth shit, other than to go to work and be a slave for somebody and make them millionaires as you come home with a $500 check after you don't work your fingers to the bone 40 hours that week. So, of course, Kate, you can say we can teach, but the vast majority of people do not realize this. And Juicy, you have a great opportunity because you're home teaching your school. But anybody who have a child in public or private school, your child spend more time around other individuals than they do with you in a day when they go to school. They spend 8 hours at school, 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours at school, And then half of the time, some mamas and daddy got their kids in aftercare. So that's another 2 hours till the mama come get them home. But or daddy come and take them home. Then after that, they go home. They got to do homework. So that's less time being put into your kids because guess what? The mom and dad got to figure out these bills and figure out what's going to be ate for the day. And also make sure that the kids get a bath. So by the time you actually spend some time with your kids, it's more or less on the weekend. And
Wait,
then if your kids,
hold on. Let me add to that, Legacy. Let me add to what you just said before you go further. And if the guy that's at home is not the father, but just the mama's boyfriend, she all booed up with him and spending more time with him than the kids. So the kids still don't see him.
right?
But do you all see that that's still the lesson of inconsistent as a parent? Now you made a good point. I am a mom and I homeschool my children, but at a certain age, when I know that my teenage sons and my daughter wanted to go to school so they could get whatever they need for who they're going to be in life, I've let them do it. And they have picked up tendencies that I did not teach in my house. And I'd be like, oh, hell no, you're not bringing that here. So as a parent, what I had to go back and do and constantly still have to do is reteach them. Not in this motherfucking house. Not today. And that's what I mean by we got to be the example. We got to show. I was that person. I went out every day in college. My classes started at noon so I could party all night long, get my sleep, and wake up and go to school at 12 noon.
You sure don't mind telling our business, do you?
I
don't mind.
But I went to FAMU. And everyone kept saying, don't go to FAM because FAM is a party school. Well, that's why I went. So I could have a good time. Wicked Wednesday, the moon on Saturday. I was there on Tuesday and late night Tuesday. I was everywhere. But my kids also know my GPA in college, I was on the dean's list. I got my grades. I did what I was supposed to do. When my daughters see me dress and how I go out, I like to look good. But when then I had to think about it, damn, I got a little girl coming up. I got to make sure she remembers to respect herself no matter how good she looks. So we still got to keep teaching. We can't let up on it. And that's what most people today are doing. They letting up on it. And then these men, because it's not women who are doing the men like this. Like women are not going and targeting these young boys and turning them out. But older men are turning out our women and then saying that the women ain't shit. And that's where I got a problem.
Listen, Susan, let me say this to you, Mama. And you make some valid points. I can respect that. But the difference is, and women that have been on this podcast, and my 3 ladies that are on here right now, women do a lot of things better than men. Women cheat better than men.
We're fabulous.
Women sell pussy better than men can sell penis. And cougar women are not going to be on the front street talking about they paying for young dick. It's discreet, but it happens.
I had this one lady say, call her a cyber tiger.
Let me just say this about the cougar thing. It's a difference in a cougar and a sugar mama. Just because you're a cougar don't mean you're a sugar mama.
Right.
The sugar mamas get your games, they get your shoes, they give you money, they feed you. Cougars, we just fuck you and send you home.
That's
Y'all
it.
didn't hear that girl. She said we.
Savage girl, I love you.
Y'all didn't hear that girl. She said we. I'm going back to sleep.
That's all you just described was a man who was a male cougar. But he's more of a male lion. And
they prostituting. They
Monica said, ain't because I kept flashing, ain't nobody gonna see the viewers. Ain't no child of mine going to be in the club with me. Maybe that's why I never been in the club. You my child, not my friend. Althea says, go girl, I agree on both. Elvis, I agree on both ends.
I love you. My thing is, we definitely gotta come together some kind of way, Juice. I'm not debating with you on that, but I want people to see it from both sides, because at the end of the day, I don't give a damn how much a man want to be with a woman, trick with a woman, have sex on a woman. a woman has to make the final decision on if that process can take place. Other than that, they call that rape. They call that Bill Cosby. They call that R. Kelly. They call that what's the white dude?
So the moral of the story is you gonna be with a white woman, a white man, or no? I don't even know where this question of the day took a turn.
Okay.
Hold on.
When Kate said that she's the shame of black men.
And Legacy ain't like that.
Let me tell you why she said that. And Legacy, I'm sorry, I gotta put your ass on the chopping block.
Go ahead.
Because for these women on this podcast, you get them a whole different man than the man that you really see in real life. But half of these dudes out here, they give you the dude that you really are, but be a clown ass nigga up under that. So that's
You
what
mean
she
they
means.
give
She's not
the
saying
dude that
all
he
men.
is on the show?
Okay, the dude that Legacy is on the show is an asshole.
Right.
But when you get Legacy like on a one-on-one, he's the total freaking opposite. Let me tell you.
Stop putting my business out.
Perfect
I just told you I was. Okay, the perfect gentleman.
Open doors.
Open doors. You better not even think about touching the trash can. You better not think about going to refill your drink. Like that type of shit. So they'll give you that for the first 2 seconds. That ain't who they really is. They the asshole that Legacy play to be.
Cool J laying down his jacket so you can walk over a puddle.
Exactly.
Like today, these kids at prom, they standing on these girl dresses. Like what the hell? Like she laying down her dress on a puddle for him. Whoa.
Okay, let me tell you what that challenge was. That was them talking about no panties, like basically no panties ain't gonna hit the floor. The dress ain't coming up. I don't get it, but that's what they say it's supposed to be.
Huh?
You step on my daughter dress, I'ma shoot you.
Pow, pow, pow.
So, but yeah.
I
These
felt
niggas
so
are clowns out here.
disrespected.
But you still find some good ones though. I ain't finna say all of them bad. It's some good ones.
Well, this is not the 70s or the 60s. Look at your history. So, anywho, that was the question of the day. We got a comment here. Hold on. Savage.
My guy is 18 years younger than me. I'm not a cougar, and I hate that word. And after 8 years, it still takes work to keep that respect for each other and work like any other relationship to be on the same page. I was originally attracted to him on his intelligence and his devotion and love for his daughters.
You know, I hated that those terms came about because I always remember Aaliyah talking about age wasn't nothing but a number. And I agree for a lot of part that love had no limit and no boundaries. But then some people have been so manipulative in the way they are, like how you were saying, cougars do this, and they are. They're not out here trying to just devour and manipulate. So I could understand her in that position with that comment.
Yeah, I
But
love the term
you do
cougar.
know.
I love the term
You
cougar
do
because
know it's some young
it let
girls that's manipulating the shit out these men.
it let your people know that it let your people know what you're looking for.
It's a job to manipulate their ass.
I feel like if you're a self-proclaimed cougar and that's the title that you go by, it lets people know your position. I ain't trying to take care of you. You know what I want. That's what it is.
You know,
Yeah,
you
I'm
said
ready.
it's a job that I looked into the that one only fans only thing.
Mhm.
That thing is talking about they done, we black people done turn everything into something. Go ahead, read the letter.
Huh?
You ready, Savage?
Yes, a short letter.
Hold on.
Dear ATL is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to theanthonybrown@gmail.com.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Dear ATL, I've been dating a guy 15 years my junior. He has children, but I'm not interested in dating his children. I'm not trying to be anyone's stepmom. How do I tell him I want to continue to date him but not his kids? Sincerely, I'm dating you and not your kids.
Whoa.
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 Now see, look at that. Why we
But
got
listen,
those when
but listen.
she just want what she wants?
Maybe she's saying, don't get your kids and think you finna dump them off on me. I'm dating. She need to elaborate on that a little more.
It was clear
You
to
know
me.
what? I would think that if he's so much younger and then he has kids, he may be looking for her to help him parent.
Right.
And he could like her for more than just what she got to offer there, but also for how she is as a mother, as a woman. You know, he could see tendencies in her. Because my kid's father said to me that men pick who they want to be with because they know, like, they don't make no mistakes on, I want this person to be my baby mama, or I trust myself with this. So maybe he see her in the potential and he wants her in that light because he think the mama that he already got ain't the one, you know. Ooh.
Me and my
I'm
son is a package deal.
yeah.
Me.
I couldn't as a man, regardless if you was 15, 10, or 5 years older or younger than me. If you can't see yourself um after getting to know me for a while, immersing yourself into what completes me and make me whole as a man and my children, then you need to start speaking on that in the beginning of getting to know somebody. Hey, I just want to fuck, cause that's what she's saying. She's saying she just like having sex with you, and that's what she want to keep doing. Don't bring your children around. Just keep bringing the dick. That's what I want.
I
Oh, that's
feel
what's
sorry
up.
for Anthony. How long have you been doing this show? Well, she needs to bow the hell out. She's only interested in him, and that will cause issues between him and his children.
Amen.
I've been doing this show. This is our second season, Miss Althea. The show originally started. You need to go back, if you can, go back and scroll down to season one, and just look at some of the shows. The very first show, we actually had to delete it off of the air because it told too much information.
Oh,
And
it's not on Patreon anymore?
it's still on Patreon, and it's also on our. If you hit the join button and pay, you can see the very first show. But the very first show was 3 hours long, and it revealed a whole bunch of stuff. And it all started from us just randomly doing a interviewing my brother and talking about some stuff with me, Legacy, and Tiama. And we got so many views and reaction and comments, so we just had to go weekly. And then after going weekly, we went twice a week, and so this is our second year, going into our third.
I with you. That she need to bail out. She is she she won't just ruin the relationship between him and his children, but she's not gonna have a good relationship because she already has an infirmity of envy with his children created. She already see them as competition, and she
Big
don't want no
fat.
parts.
Monica
So
said, "Ain't no making excuses because she knew when she got with him, he had kids, but they're not together." She said they're dating.
But let me tell you, some women, Monica, will get with a man and make him choose. And let me tell you, some men actually choose wrong.
Yes.
Big facts. I know someone that was in a relationship. The girl wanted dude to do for her kids, and didn't like what he did for his kids. To where dude just dropped off the face of the earth with his
But
own
you know,
kids.
what about these men
Some
who do that?
crazy shit.
Who
I
who
don't know,
who
cause
would
I'm gonna kill my baby daddy. Big fact. Ever try
that's
me?
another part that I could say bothers me too, because I see that a lot. Men will be a better stepfather than they are an actual father.
Yep.
I don't got none of them problems. Thank you, Jesus. Cause
Okay,
honey, I'll be up under the prison.
here we go. I tried not.
Listen, let me tell you. Because when you look at your child and you know it's something that they want and they built the bond with that person and that person just chuck up the deuces to them, like
Whew.
I could never do
I'm
it. I could
okay.
never do it.
I see Juice. I see you, Juice. You poking at me. So
I'm poking
you
it.
Oh
poking at
Lord.
me.
Oh Lord.
You poking. You poking. So you want to
I'm
poke the bell?
poking. I'm
You
poking
you
at
want to poke
who?
the bell? You not me personally, but men.
Man,
So
God, with a
let me
fork,
let me let,
okay?
let, 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 me, let me
We
say
not
this.
saying all men. We talking about some men, and you know
No,
some
no,
of
I
these
got you.
men.
I know, but I'm gonna argue a point that a
And
lot of people do not like.
let me argue a point this, and you might understand. My twin brother is a hell
Gotcha.
of a father. My twin brother will adopt any child in the neighborhood, and that's his baby. He gonna
Yeah.
feed them. He gonna take them to their sports. He gonna buy them shoes. He got their Christmas, their Easter, their 4th of July. He
Girl, where he
sells
at?
fireworks.
Where he
Just
at?
he's down in Palm Beach. He just
Juicy,
bought a
where he
house.
at?
He down in Palm Beach. So I'm not speaking of all men legacy.
No,
I'm
no,
not.
no, Cake. I knew you weren't. You're not that person that talk about all men in a sense like that. But we gotta say something also, because when you said that some men end up being better stepfathers than they are real dads. But what we also have to factor in, Cake, is sometimes those fathers that are better stepfathers than real dads, they are real good dads, but they don't get the full opportunity to be in their children's lives like they want to, because of bitter women. And when you have bitter women who mad because the relationship didn't work and are hindering process and growth with the father and the child, because that does goes on also. I've been there. And when you see women who are hindering the growth and the love in a child, because she makes it hard for this man to be around this child because he done moved on, and oh, you're not gonna have my child around no other bitch, and that happens in real life, Cake. So some men end up spending more time with their stepchildren and learning to love and become great parents in that sense, because some women hinder the relationship between his blood children. So when you're in when you I don't as a man who has stepchildren, I can't love kids differently. I don't know how to love my stepkids any differently than I love my kids. So with long as the mother is not hindering me in that child's growth, whether it's my stepkids or my blood kids, I'm gonna pour into them what my stepfather poured into me, which was love, guidance, um, resilience, and how to be a man and how to love a woman. But at the same time, when you say that, Cake, I feel you when you say that, but you also have to understand too, you're a mother, you've seen it probably happen on your end, where you feel like the reason your child's father may not be the best man he can be, because a woman who he's involved with is hindering him from being in his child's life like he's supposed to. Oh, if you go over there, you better not come back here. See, men are weak like that because pussy hold control soft tender dick niggas. But when you got a man who gonna love his kids and fight to the end, guess what? It ain't a woman in the world that can control or stop him from being around his kids. Nobody, no
Big
court system
fact.
or nothing.
Big
I
fact.
feel like it says a lot about a woman's character when they try to prevent the father from having relationships to being present in the child's life. due to their personal insecurities concerned about uh unresolved issues or feelings for the baby mama. But Elvis said, I think what it is, people just got to understand how the way we're living now, how the world is spinning now, that whatever, I don't know what they're trying to say, I'm just going to read it. That whatever it takes to be happy and to get over things or get out someone, you're going to do what you're going to do, but not criticize one another. Do not judge one another. Just try to know discipline the matter. So whatever situation it is that you're going through.
Phew. Um,
After you said, is he single?
Is who's single out there?
he is.
Child,
I guess my
Monica said,
brother.
you're right, but I'm going to treat mine just the same as his kids because when I accept him, I accept them babies as well. But my thing is, I think it's different when you're dating and when you're in a relationship. If you dating somebody, I'm not gonna say the kids don't matter, but you're dating that person. Now, when we try to transition into a relationship, then that's when that type of stuff should matter. Not to
Savage,
say
let me
you
ask you
don't
a question.
mention that you have children, because you always mention that you have children, but if you're in the first stages of dating, why would you expect the obligation to be towards the children at this point if you're just dating now? If you about to go into a relationship, that's different. That's
But
different. Now I'm
Savage, let me ask you
saying
something.
I disagree with you, Savage, because
that's fine.
right, that's the beauty of the show. That's why we have so many different people on here with different opinions. But what I was gonna say was, I think that if you and I are dating, I have to show, because first of all, no one. Well, this is just my opinion. And I could be wrong on this one. I don't think no one goes into a relationship, especially grown people who know what they really want out of life, go into a relationship and saying, "I want to be a girlfriend for the rest of my life. I want to be a boyfriend for the rest of my life." You go in saying, this person I'm going to settle down with, and I want to make this my husband or make this my wife. So, with that thought being said, if we're dating, you always got to be it mentally and show it in the flesh prior to getting the next position. It's like a job. So if I'm your boyfriend or your girlfriend now, I gotta show you the qualities of a husband, and vice versa. You're gonna show me the qualities of a wife. And
Right.
being my wife is also saying you taking on my two children.
But
And
listen to what you said, Tony. You said if I'm your boyfriend, you my girlfriend. I'm talking about dating. I'm talking about the part before you
okay,
become boyfriend and girlfriend.
let's go back to just the dating part of it. The dating part of it is we're dating, we're going out on casual dates. And I'm also telling you I have kids.
Correct.
So at that point, you're letting me know that, I don't want the kids in my life, or I do. So that's part of saying, okay, well, because if you're showing me that, oh, I like kids, or, you got a little girl, she's 4 years old, oh, good, I could do her hair. So that's letting me know, do I want to now go from the dating to the boyfriend, girlfriend, because she seemed to be a person that seemed to be good with kids or like kids. But if you're telling me you don't like kids, you don't want to be in the children's lives, then
We can
we're
end it now.
gonna stop at the dating, because there's no need of making you the boyfriend and girlfriend, because you already told me that you don't like kids, and I got two of them.
I
And then
had a guy. He was interested in me, and the only time he even saw his son was as if to like make me feel like he liked kids, and I'm like,
He
I
got
like
game
kids.
too.
He had mad game. And it was like he would take us to the Heat game, to miniature golf. I mean, we had a good time. But
hold on,
it
hold on,
was
hold on,
like,
hold on. Tiama, activate your microphone. I can bring you back in. Your microphone not active, but go ahead.
but I would say to him, I can't be in a relationship with you because you do not have the relationship that I desire you to have for your children. Like, I need you to love your children, because you can't love you if you can't love your own child. That means you don't even love yourself, because that's a part of you. How you gonna love someone else? And I just couldn't be in it. But he was, I mean, some men, they use their children to gain a relationship.
Like
Right?
a puppy. Like a puppy.
That could have been a two-way test. He could have been testing you with kids and could have been testing him to see his like for you.
Right. I'm gonna say this, and
feel
I want to say this to Savage. Savage. Let me ask you this: does dating consist of having sex?
It depends on who we dating.
So now we let's just do this. The vast majority of people who are dating, I would like to do the numbers, but I'm probably just gonna guess it. The vast majority of people who are dating, who like each other, eventually have sex. I would say 90% of those individuals who are dating that eventually have sex never really go to a health department or do anything to see if that person has HIV, AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, trichomoniasis. None of that there. We would be so easy to jeopardize our lives for just dating. But we're not going to be willing to. We're going to use dating as a platform to say, "Oh, we're not in a relationship." So it's easier just to sleep with a person and just say we're just dating and continually have sex. And most people at the rate of where HIV and AIDS is, even to this day with modern medicines, is still rapidly growing. So that means that most people are having sex unprotected. So we'll have sex unprotected.
No. I just to throw this in there real quick, legacy. I think during the dating process, they may be having sex because you gotta sample it before you say I do. So
right.
I think they're dating and probably fucking, but they're doing it safely with I would hope with protection. Now, wait a minute. Then once the commitment happens, now let's go get our checkups and everything, make sure everything is good. And now we're boyfriend and girlfriend, and we can do it without the condoms. You know what I'm saying?
That's so backwards.
It is.
It is.
It is. But for the letter of the day, for me, my man, or what, just don't, ma'am. If you're not, if that person's children and y'all are having discussions and y'all are just talking about the children, and that makes you uncomfortable because you really don't want to be no children's stepmom. That's not what you're in it for. Just what you need to do is just back away, let that individual know that you're not looking to be anyone's stepmother. You just want some dick. And or just, pack your 15-year to senior pussy up and just go out there and pay somebody just to fuck you.
Amen. Elvis says, say it again, man or woman. I'm sorry, Althea says, say it again, man or woman. They have to start loving their children more than you, period. Elvis with this freaking novel says, especially when children are involved and they see their parents, they see two people mingle and tango. Just think of the kids' sake. Don't be selfish. Don't think about yourself because I am in a situation. That's why I'm able to speak the truth. Speak with my friends and you guys to share the dark shadow because I'm going through these symptoms. One thing, if I may, Elvis, if you don't mind me just touching on your situation, Elvis is in a situation. Well, hold on. First of all, Elvis, let me know if I can talk about your situation because Legacy might be able to help you with some legal work. But let me know if I can talk about it before I go forward.
I also want to give a shout out right quick to Miss Eccles. Miss Eccles is definitely out there in the streets, them ATL streets of Palm Beach County, telling people about my legal service. She has people calling me right now about legal service. I appreciate you, Miss Kia Eccles.
Hey, Miss Veronica.
Hey, Miss V.
Miss Veronica, the whole crew said you a liar because you ain't made no Bahamian food and shared it yet.
I ain't said that.
I didn't say a word.
Me neither.
Only trying to get us in trouble. Don't mess with my plate.
I was trying to get y'all some food.
Don't mess up my plate. I'm getting my plate. What you doing?
Tony say he's not hungry, Miss Veronica. You ain't got to bring him one.
Now she know I ain't say that because I didn't know her too many years. She was because all I wanted to get is some advertising from you guys and how the guys. Okay, here's Elvis' situation. Elvis fell in love. Elvis met a woman. He fell in love. So he thought he dated this woman and he got married. So they got married, had a child, or half a child, a beautiful young girl. I don't even think she's one yet. If she is, she's probably just one. But he'll correct me in the comments. But anyway, he had a little girl. Come to find out, she only got married to get her green card and her papers. She didn't get married out of love. Now she's letting him know, I don't love you. I don't want to be with you. Blah 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 blah. It's all about my paper. You filing for my mommy. You filing for my mommy. You filing for my family back home, and she's putting him out of his own apartment.
I tell her ass. I call ICE. Hey, excuse me.
I'm gonna have to rock with Savage on that. We always ready, Miss Veronica. Just make it happen, love.
And I want you to know they will not send that baby with her.
Sure won't.
Well, the baby's born here. The baby's American.
If to the gentleman, if you have any, text messages and things of that nature where she's showing tracks of where she's making statements that the reason she married you was to get her green cards and her papers, that means that the marriage itself was a farce and it wasn't real, and she lied to the government to get these rights from our government. Children that are born in the United States are American citizens. If you can show proof of that, you can get the marriage annulled, and she will lose whatever rights she have here. They will deport her based off of her text messages that she made, because she made y'all get married under false pretenses. You can't do that.
I'm going to show you a commercial again, Legacy, and then we're going to move on to what would you do? The topic is, what would you do? I'm going to show you a commercial once again. Elvis, write down this phone number, and if you don't get it, just text me and I'll get it to you.
Legacy Unlocked. When you're locked out of your vehicle, can't get in your car, call Legacy, serving West Palm Beach and surrounding cities. That's area code 229-630-7615. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you been denied disability, Social Security, or custodianship of your children? Call Antonio Williams. He has the knowledge and experience to fight the government on your behalf. Let him represent you. That's Antonio Williams, your non-legal attorney consultant.
Okay. He's a champion of the legal system. So you like it, Legacy?
I love it. Tell the gentleman who put that together for me that I'm greatly appreciative of his work. He did a great job for it.
And that would be me, and I would say thank you, and you're welcome. But check this out. T Savage came up with this beautiful idea for tonight's topic, and it's called "What Would You Do?" And she found several videos that she sent me the links or the clips to. I downloaded as many as I could based on the time schedule I had, but this should do fine for the next 30 minutes. We're going to show them, and I just want to hear each person's response. What would you do in this situation?
You guys see this hair? Yeah. Come on in here.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell me who was in my car?
What?
You're gonna tell me who was in my car?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Anybody in the car?
Do you not see this piece of hair? Whose hair is this?
It's yours, obviously, but get off
mine.
me.
You think my hair is this long?
Let me see.
My hair is not that long.
Well, I don't know who's in it. So what you saying?
Oh, so you're gonna act clueless.
You know what? I know what hair this is. Last night I went out to Taco Bell. There was a piece of hair in my food. They had no fucking hair in this. Look, hold this, actually. Let's go back and get that.
You're trying to
No, I need a new quesadilla, actually. Come on, let's go back,
I seen your location. You was at the bar last night. So what bitch did you bring in my car?
Please, I didn't have nobody in the car, bro. I don't know
Whose
whose hair that
hair
is.
is this?
I don't know. Somebody probably bumped into me, dropped a piece of hair on my shirt, and you know how hair be traveling with. Or maybe that's a piece of
Savage, you crazy.
What would you do?
I don't know. I mean, what can you really do? It ain't no proof of nothing other than a piece of hair. I mean,
Hair can't travel.
sure can.
I remember I had found a piece of hair in the shower one time, and it
Don't
wasn't my
travel that
hair.
far. Wait a minute.
Right. It wasn't my hair though.
So what did you do, Ju?
I went ape shit.
But did you prove? Did it prove anything?
Yeah, it proved a lot.
What?
That man was dumb as hell. I wouldn't admit it to shit. Girl, you don't get your stupid ass the fuck out my face.
That's how I would have handled that. That's just how I would have handled that.
Legacy. Bro, then I would have went over my fucking
That's just how I would have handled that. All them goddamn wigs and shit you bring up in this bitch.
But see,
hey, look,
I didn't
and then
wear no
I would
wig.
have. I'm so fucking petty. I would have got madder than a bitch. Got out and slammed the door to where it bust the fucking window.
Well, see, for me, I had short blonde hair, so it wasn't, and it was weave, and I was like, and I don't even wear cheap weave.
Listen, it wasn't like this bitch found a track, a whole track like you pulled out a bitch hair. One strand, man, I cut your ass.
A strand. He could have said
I'm
he
too
let
much of a
somebody
nigga for that.
shower, anything. Nah.
See, but see,
Let somebody shower.
I was just gonna say, see,
at the time we were living in the military on post, so he could have let like one of his soldiers and them came over and used. We were living in housing, so he could have came up with so many different ways that I could have not argued it, but he wasn't. We call him
What
Breezy.
was his reasoning? What did he tell you?
Nothing.
What he telling me? Wasn't nothing he could say.
I don't know who the hell that shit belongs to, but don't come to me with that fuck shit.
I feel
So he didn't even have no rebuttal. He had nothing to say.
No.
So I guess you wanted him to say I was dropping dick in somebody in the shower.
Nah, I was more like, why she here?
Why she here, Ike?
Right, you got it.
I'm over both of y'all.
What did Miss Althea say, Tony?
Althea said, I'm sorry, but what other evidence does she have besides a hair? Now, in the shower, that's a different story. Like Shaggy said, it wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Elvis said, I will not make no comment, no issue whatsoever because we have families, we have friends. They can come from anyone.
Correct.
Ain't nobody finna be up in my shower but me. So if I find out my shower, bitch, it's going down. Because then, like, I'm getting undressed inside my shower for half of my clothes to be in the shower. Bitch, who you had in this motherfucker?
Okay. Well, check this out. I want to know, what would you do?
That one time I got off work and saw someone stealing an ATM.
Crazy shit off work. Hold up. I'm about to show y'all. Yeah, his bitch ass stopped. Look at that. Yo. Oh, shit. Yo. Oh my god. Holy shit, they just left this bitch going.
Oh, wow.
I'm definitely turning around.
Let me tell you. First of all, I want you to know, right then and there, you just jumped yourself into a whole federal indictment.
I'm finna look. I want to
I
see what the
wouldn't
fuck
touch
finna happen.
nan fucking dollar.
I just said I would take $1. I said I'm definitely
Let me
turning
tell
it
you,
around.
the ATM, it still records up to 6 hours
Hello?
after you have detached that.
Hello?
That idea.
I didn't say I was going to take money. I said I was definitely turning around because I want to see what the fuck finna happen. I'm going to be nosy.
So wait, you say we can't take the money?
No.
Juicy, you crazy.
Shut up.
No, Juicy. No, Juicy. No, Juicy.
I mean, I just don't understand because possession is
how you
9/10 of the law.
So if a Brinks truck flip over on 95 and money fly everywhere, you better not touch that Brinks truck money, huh?
Let me tell you, if they catch you on camera, that's like you looting. You knew it was not yours. This lady and her husband, they're in jail right now. I tell you, no effing lie. They woke up one morning and they bank mistakenly put all this money in their account.
That's different.
These
I heard
two
about
people
that.
went to town. If you know it is not yours, it's not yours. Do not touch that money. Leave that. Okay, get that money. It's yours for 5 seconds. But the
And we
fines
wear
and
masks
fees that go
still.
with it, you way. Hey, look, you way broker than what you was when you took it.
Look, and we wear masks still.
Juicy, them folks got cameras now that can look through them damn man.
Listen, this is not you to commit a crime because you think you being slick, but every corner got a camera, every stoplight got a camera, whether it's working or not, and they can always pull the footage. Like you can't get away with nothing. You think you switching out tags? Them bitches seen you when you pulled up in the car to switch the tag out. Like that's how people get caught by these fucking cameras.
See, I'm with you, Elvis. If money is blowing or flying across the public of property that I pay taxes, I'm getting that money, and they can't do nothing about that.
They
See,
gonna
it's
come.
all in the verbiage. They
Mr.
gonna come.
Mr. Elvis, please don't lean on your understanding of the law. Them folks gonna put a tax lien on your property and put your ass behind bars.
Do not lean on your own understanding. Listen, it's a random, but when I was in college, this man was robbing banks. He was getting away with it, and this how he was doing it. He would roll up to the bank on the bicycle, go in and rob the bank, ride the bicycle around the corner, throw the bicycle on the back of a pickup truck, and haul ass. He robbed 3 banks before he got caught.
I got a friend
Them
who was
damn
at the
cameras is what got
film,
him caught. Them cameras.
and he was robbing banks on a motorcycle in Daytona, and he was doing he got away until he got caught trying to get to Palm Beach on a motorcycle.
Them cameras telling your ass it's free money, tax free.
All right,
tax free, they gonna take your ass to that jail cell.
Okay.
See me, I'm a Negro. I just want to be nosy. I'm going to be nosy. I ain't finna touch no money. I want to see what's finna happen. I'm gonna stay back and I'm finna look.
I'm not go.
But Juicy, if you get the money, you could give me some on the low. Don't cash at me. Don't sell it to me.
Just mail it to me in cash. Just mail it to me in cash.
Okay. I guess this guy here was hungry. But what would you do?
Jesus
Christ. Oh shit.
I promise you, on GP, I'm going around. I'm hitting the gas. So I want to know what's going on in your mind to make you snatch my motherfucking food. And all you gotta do is ask and say you hungry.
I seen that happen at McDonald's, and I was in the car. Hey, listen, real nigga shit. I was in the car with Wick. I almost rolled the. Listen, y'all, I laughed so motherfucking hard. I laughed so hard because I was like, damn, at least he didn't try to snatch the money. Dude was really hungry. He snatched the food.
Damn. That's real
At the
hunger
end of
right
the
there.
night, they gonna throw that shit away anyways. But when I saw it face to face, it is the funniest shit you ever.
But when I
Me,
go,
to me, it's funny, but at the same time, it's sad. It just show you how bad people are doing right now.
We were literally on 45th Street, right there on 45th in Australia.
Oh, y'all
That
was at a
man was
roast
standing by.
McDonald's. I call that a roast
Let,
McDonald's.
girl, I don't know what you call it, but honey, that man grabbed that food from the car in front of us and took off.
never happened with me. Because when I go to drive-throughs or the ATM machines or anything like that, where I'm doing window transactions, I'll be so close to the window.
They can't fit between me. Yep.
Thank you.
Because I had the worst thing that, in my opinion, the worst thing that can happen in the drive-through is if you hand your money and the dollar fly under the car.
Right.
That the money drop and you ain't got no more change in the car, and you got to back up and get your shit off the under the. Nah, I ain't got time for that. Whole get up on this. I'm up on you. You up on me. You finna get this food today.
I be like, you saw I was giving you the right amount of money. Y'all money is gone. They gonna have to get that. I don't go get that. I be like, you saw that dime, you saw that dollar. Y'all clean up.
They're lazy. That's real lazy.
It is. I'm in a drive-through for convenience. I ain't want to get out.
Juicy, you crazy.
Elvis, at least he wasn't choosing or choicey. He took what to do, what he wanted.
Basically, he took whatever it was.
Yes.
But that show you how hungry he was. Unless it was like a prank just for the video.
Okay. Nowadays,
that fool moved too fast for it to be a prank.
That was a good point. People do anything to get likes on TikTok nowadays, boy.
You never know
That's
what's
true.
and what's not.
I had this homeless guy. We had a storm coming when we were staying in the hotel, and he was at the corner. I was so concerned about him. So I go up to him thinking, here in DC, he had his, like, he gets away with being homeless, saying he works from his house. So he got a tent, and he got a whole bunch of junk, like he sells something. But he's homeless. He sleep there. So I say, do you need anything? I'm thinking this man going to say he need like a tarp or some tape or something. He told me he needed some soda. So I go buy him soda, and I'm thinking since he out in the cold and it's COVID, I got him ginger ale trying to give him healthy. When I took it to him, he said, I don't drink that.
What you mean? That man got standards.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He probably as bad as that homeless man I see the other day that stuck me a bird because I ain't had no money. That bitch got hard down mad to flip me a bird because I ain't had no change.
Has anyone ever caught their spouse cheating?
Yep.
Am I still free? I'm still free, ain't I?
Hey, look. Yep.
What would you do?
Caught my girl cheating on me.
So he can take care of you, baby. What are you doing here? What you mean? I've been looking for you all day. What you talking about? Man, what's up? You want to scrap, bro? No, you know what? I want you to take your hair, get your hair done. You know what I'm saying?
That man said you wasn't supposed to be here.
No, why did he call dude Joe Dirt? That's the funny part. Ain't that to get her done, man?
Oh my God.
He was getting her done.
For me, if it's a person, if it's a dude that I know that that's my chick, then yeah, it's gonna be a three-way fight. But if it's just somebody that I didn't know that she was stepping out with, then you know, he a better man. He got her because I don't want her.
But what if that man also still knew that you was dating her, but he's not a friend of yours?
That I'm just saying, he can know all he want because we're gonna do what we're gonna do anyway. If she's willing to give it to me, knowing that she got a man, then some people are willing to take it. So I can't be mad at him for shooting his shot and took his opportunity. Because see,
She's supposed to say she's taken.
Right. That's where the responsibility lies. So I can't be mad at him for digging in the cookie jar when she left it open for him to dig in it.
What flavor was her cookies?
Hopefully they were
like chocolate.
Hopefully they were pink cookies in a plastic bag, being crushed by a building.
Getting crushed by buildings.
If I found out my partner, I came to the matter of fact, I wouldn't even made it to the airport because they would have came back from their flight and all their shit would have been gone and lots would have been changed.
I'm kind of different. Y'all, it's what I did in real life. So, first time, because this person got first time, and it ain't even that cheated. Because, okay, well, you got that friend with benefits and y'all just hardcore fucking, but he lying, saying that he ain't, but he is. I'm one of them chicks, this is what I do. I pull up on your ass, and I take a picture of your tag, and I send it to you with the whole background so you know, bitch, I know where you at, and I'm where you at.
No, because
so, I'm going to make you sweat.
No, because I let Melvin drive my car. I let Melvin drive my car.
That ain't got shit to do with Tayama. So I'm going to let you sweat.
I let Melvin drive my car.
Let me tell you, I'm already at Anthony's house, so we going to catch that lie. I got that short nigga by the neck. So you can't use him. So you really fuck up. So I believe in old school. You know how you in school, the teacher call your mama? So I need your ass sweating. So then you can try to figure out a lie to cover up that lie. I said, okay.
You on that one.
What happened?
I said, I'm with you on that one.
Elvis said he'll be a man and say, hello, come and get your shit from my place. And you move in with him. Let him take care of the responsibility that I was doing since I wasn't doing a better job, so he can do a better job.
Hold on. Now, with that being said, with Mr. Elvis, let me ask you a question, Mr. Elvis. Let's say with that happened, but she had kids that are not from you, but you've been raising those kids for 4 or 5 years. Do you cut her kids off too when you cut her off?
Monica says, I'll be on some money bag stuff. I got time today. A lot of police walk before me and cover me in the blood. I won't touch your son.
Monica, you sound pretty violent, love.
Yes, we're very violent.
She said, I'm about to say she related to Tayama.
Elvis said he done with the children too, because they are not his responsibility. She knew what she had.
Man, it's levels to this. Y'all like the way y'all think of it differently.
Hold on, Tay. Let me ask Mr. Elvis. You go on here, baby. So Elvis, because the mama cheated and was a thought crispy pocket, the kids became a thought crispy casualty.
Pretty much.
Yes.
He said he is not getting his piece. Is not going to be bothered, and he's gonna have the kids in his life too. That's a bother.
I agree with Elvis because if I'm dating somebody and you got children, I'm dealing with the kids because I'm dating you, and I'm gonna respect the kids and treat them like mine. But if me and you break up, especially if you're cheating, take responsibility with you. If the kids have to suffer, they're suffering because their mama did something wrong, not because I did anything wrong.
But you are daddy. You are daddy to the children.
I was.
But you know what? The thing of it is I feel you, Tony, because as you was that, she should have honored and respect the fact. Like when you're in a relationship and you got children, She's supposed to be in it for her and her children. If they a package, how she ain't gonna take her children to cheat? So she should
Oh
have
no,
been
now she
wiser
a
than that.
godfather. She might.
Well,
Yeah, she broke up the package.
no, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. She did. So she knew
Yeah.
right then and there when she chose to go that she was jeopardizing she just jeopardized. Nah, I'd be mad at mom.
That's legacy trying to hold on to the community.
Don't throw me in the
Exactly.
crab. Don't throw me in the crab bowl because he in the crab bowl. All I'm saying is
Let me
the
tell you,
children ain't do that.
Legacy trying to figure out, can he hold on to old girl kids when it's over? No, your ass, no. Don't even think you bringing that shit into the next. No.
Holding on to the
The
kids,
fuck?
also, you still have an attachment to the girl.
No, that's not
And
true.
then
That's not
your
true.
next relationship,
That's
your
not true.
girl gonna be like,
Look,
why she here, Aya?
when I say attachment, you still have to deal with her because you're dealing with her child.
Now, what I will say,
Exactly.
Tony, and Savage, y'all, is I don't play when it comes to kids. And I mean, y'all, this ain't something new. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know how I am with children. But you know, it's just hard to turn off loving something that you put your all into, and you know, because of a mistake that the mom did. Now, once it's over, if the mom goes to giving me attitude about, oh well, I'll see what I can do, or I'll think about it, then yeah, I can see myself turning away from it then. But I'm not gonna, you know, hold no children responsible because their mama can't keep her pussy hole unplugged.
Elvis, so you're setting yourself up for failure because the kids is what they will use against you, and you're gonna be what? Gonna be waking. Monica says you can't do that, Elvis.
See?
So think about this legacy. Let's say you yourself got, let's say, 10 children, biologically yours.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get with a girlfriend A, she got 4 kids. So now you're attached to all 4 of them kids. So now there's 14 kids that you daddy to. You gonna have to break up after 3 years. Okay? But you don't want to break separate from the kids. You get with girlfriend number 2, she got 2 kids. So now
When I go to her, I tell her I got 14 children.
right. So I'm saying, so now you got 16. Her 2 also now.
Oh, you ain't never got to worry about getting no more coochie after that one.
For real.
Well, they still giving Future coochie, and he got 10 kids and 20 on the way.
Future got money.
Future got a bunch of zeros in his bank account.
Future got
I
money.
know. But the end of the day, I just think when it comes to kids, and again, y'all know me, I love children. I think that every child should have an opportunity to have a dad in their lives that love them. I'm not just saying I'm dating a woman 1 year or 2 years and I'm barely seeing these kids. I'm talking about if I'm living in a household and I'm raising these kids as my own with mine, then you know you don't just turn that off because of indiscretions. You can't do well. Some people can, but some people won't. I'm not saying
Well,
my
I
mom.
need you to go get way more money. Because you can't be dad and ain't helping with money. And she got her new dick and you think you ain't going to be giving your kids some money. So don't pick and choose like them kids need you for moral support. They need that financial too. So, okay, daddy, get them pockets long.
And you know, you can still be a father figure. You can still be the village. You can still be the man that you are when you
Right.
see them children in the street. But you ain't got to play dad, play stepdad, because you ain't that no more. But if
And
you
you
in the
rolling
grocery
up at her
store and
house,
you
gonna
see
get your
him,
ass bopped
oh
right in the
yeah,
fucking head.
Well,
Your dress gonna be red.
I've been through somewhat similar things like that, and it worked out fine for me. And my stepkids love me to this day. And
because what if the situation is, let's say old girl get with a new dude, and now he's playing dad to that child, and he may say, "Well, I don't want the ex still in your life." No. So she's so in love with the she is so love with the new dude because you know how women are. If they love hard, so they're gonna honor his wishes. Okay, well, little Johnny, you can't go play with Legacy no more.
Then guess what? I'm hoping that God gives me the strength to understand that position, because that's your mama's choice. But later on in life, kids remember, and they still be attached to my mom and my stepdad. My mom and my stepdad were never married, and when my mom and my stepfather came to an end, my stepfather dated, and my mama got her a new boyfriend eventually. But my stepfather was to every one of me and my brother's football games, baseball and track, as if they still lived in the same household. So I know it's possible. So, maybe you're talking about infants and toddlers that guy, but when you're talking about kids that can make their own choice and they, 12, 13, 14, and say, Mama, I want to see him anyway. He's been good to me. You're not going to stop that.
Althea says,
if they stopping the real daddy, what make them? You made the argument that they stopped the real daddy. Why wouldn't they stop your ass?
Because the real daddy didn't want to fight. I want to fight.
So you finna fight for some other nigga?
No, I'm answering the question about when you said the real dad. They stopping the real dad. I'm saying that if the real dad didn't want to fight or put a stop to the fight, so therefore, if he would have wanted to fight, that woman wouldn't have been able to stop him. I'm saying that if a child is of age and wants to continually be in that man's life, the mama just gonna have a headache, because ain't nothing gonna stop that. A child gonna go to who loved them.
Miss Althea says, I'm sorry, but if a man has kids and cheats on me, I have to rise up and out. I'm with you, Miss Althea.
Okay.
Y'all quitters.
Elvis ain't having difficulty with
I am the biggest quitter you ever met in your life.
Okay.
I'm a quitter and a runner. I'm a whole track star over here, bitch. Honey.
I got one more video. One more video, then Legacy, you go ahead and close it out. Well, check this out. Last video, and this was hilarious to me. This actually was scary to me. So, what would you do?
I'm going to just leave the man alone altogether. Let him have his fun.
That's what I'm going to do.
But what if you standing next to him and he took their leg off?
I'm probably going to holler, scream, and laugh.
I'm going to amp him up even more.
Me too.
I might start screaming, one leg up, one leg up, one leg up.
Oh, that horrible Savage. You crazy.
I know.
I see he had the latest dance routine, the dance numbers. So one leg and all, he could dance.
It took him all year to learn that dance and keep his balance at the same time, I promise.
That is to let him party on.
Well, we're going to get ready to get out of here. We're right at our deadline, people. We appreciate everyone coming out and supporting the ATL show. I just want to thank you for taking the time out your busy schedule just early in the week to come and support us. Thanks to all the new people that came in and watched the show. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Go on and touch the black. Get all the notifications when these shows are being aired. We greatly appreciate your support. We're gonna go ahead and bring it on out with Miss Cake. We're gonna the Juices Cake south of the Mason-Dixon line. Let them know how they can reach you, Miss Cake.
You can reach me here every Tuesday and Friday, 9 o'clock on the dot. Sometimes I might be a little late, so don't quote me on the dot. Or you can check out my website and liveintoyou.com. Follow me on Instagram at Miss Beautiful, TikTok Miss Juicy Cakes, and on Facebook Nicole Person. Thank you.
All right, Miss Cakes, we greatly appreciate your participation tonight. We're gonna go on to our sister, the one with loves to throw us in a circle, Miss T Savage.
I don't know what the people talking about. IGT Savage 1000, Facebook Are You Drayton Birds, TikTok at T_Savage 100, Birds Are You at gmail.com.
All right. We appreciate you, Mama. We're gonna go on to the boss lady, the one that makes it almost heartening and frightful for me at times when she's around me and even over the air. Miss Tayama, Tyson Mama, Sweetness, come to the ring.
Now you really want to tell that story. But Camille says she gonna cuss you out because she wanted to hear what would I do, what have I done when somebody cheated on me. So she gonna take that up with you backstage. But you can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and all of the above. Don't call my phone. Goodbye. Good night. Good night.
She's mean. She's mean, y'all. She's very mean. Y'all know it. Well, we're gonna bring the boss man out, the one that makes it possible for us to have this opportunity to grace you good people with our insights and our thoughts and things. The one that makes it possible for us to pain in my ass. And I love him to death. My brother, my old brother, Mr. Anthony Brown. Come to the stage, boss.
My name is Anthony Brown. You can find me on all social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube under The Anthony Brown Show. Also on Facebook, I have a Facebook page called Anthony the Writer. Please follow that page. And I ask that each and every one of you please live by the words that I live by wholeheartedly and daily. That is, you got to grind until you shine. And if for business purposes only, you can reach me at 561-768-3710.
All right. And I am Legacy the Great. You can reach me on Facebook under Dream Williams. You can also reach me on YouTube. Reach me on YouTube under Antonio Williams. You can hit my email at legacyunlock@mail.com. And you can also call me for business purposes and things of that nature at 229-630-7615. All right.
Hold on real quick. Althea says, thank you all. Had me cracking up most of the time. Thank you, Mr. Althea, for joining us and being a new watcher, new visitor. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Elvis, I don't know if you have the opportunity yet, but definitely click the subscribe button as well. I sure appreciate it. My first time joining, but you guys will hear more lately. Thanks for inviting me, Tony. You're welcome. Definitely come back, Elvis. And Miss Monica, somebody needs to go take Anthony and Mike. Go to bed, Monica.
Yeah. But in closing, before we get out, I just want to just say, we as a whole, you know, you can love anybody you want to love. We're all human at the end of the day, but we all have preferences. So if you love somebody, you know, me, myself, I got to stay with my sisters. But if you love somebody and that person loves you like you desire for a person to love you, don't be afraid. Step out, find your love, find your peace, find your happiness. ATL, ho.
ATL! They're back!
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, T Savage, Legacy! They're back! They're the best! Let's get it! Season 2!
I'm the best at this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you ever catch, just fell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes for 28, then shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers, either dead on the scene since you wanna be actors. This the message. I'm talking open hills and places. Schools over feeling foggy, I'll be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. Going against me, must be you ready to lose. The game, the street, the zone is took. This the message, hope it leave you from me rappers. Sure. Yeah. The message. so y'all know. Yeah, the monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.